Hello guys, this is Nacho Matthias from www.learningalias.co.uk. This is a video on how to use layers in Alias, okay? So, we have here the layers toolbar. We only have one layer. And we have several objects here in our scene. Okay, we have curves, we have some surfaces. We have a circle that is a curve too, and we have a sphere, okay, nurse sphere. Okay, first of all, they are already in the default layer. Okay, so the program needs this default layer to draw the objects in, and now we're gonna change from default to different layers we want to have. Okay, so go to layers, say new, and here it creates a new layer. If we double click on the name, instead of L1 or layer 1, we're gonna say curves here. Okay, we can change the name press intro, and we have set the name for our layer. We can change this name again if we double click it again and change whenever we want. Okay, and here if we press with the right mouse button, we can open the color of this layer. Let's say we're gonna blue. Okay, we're gonna pick curves, or we can pick object. Object is for everything. We can pick curves, we can pick surfaces, we can pick construction planes, we can pick locators. Okay, it's a general object picking. Okay, so if we only want to pick curves, let's say pick curve, this one, and this one. This one is also a curve. Okay, and go to the layer and right click, drag it, and go to assign, release the button. So now these objects are in the curve layer. Okay, I pick nothing again, and if I now with the left mouse button I press here, I hide the layer, so everything that's in the layer gets hidden. Okay, if I press again with the left mouse button, okay, that's important, they appear again. If we press with the right mouse button, we change the color. Okay, so if I pick the yellow, you can see that now my curves are yellow. Okay, so this can be changed anytime you want. Say this color, so our objects turn to that color. It's important not to be yellow, because when we pick something, it turns yellow. Okay, it's CV points. If I pick this surface, well, in this is green, but with curves it's green, it's yellow, it's CV points, so maybe sometimes it's difficult to identify something, so I tend not to use yellow, but you know, depends on your preferences, and if you don't have a problem with that, you can use another color. Let's say blue. Okay, so now my curves are blue, so I can identify visually where I have my objects. Okay, pick nothing. Now I'm going to create another layer for my surfaces. Let's call these surfaces. Pick surface. I'm going to pick this one and this one. Go here, right mouse button, assign, and now we are in this layer. We can change the color if we want, but we can stay with the color, default color, that is non-color, or turn this one, for example, so our surfaces turn this color. Okay, nice. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this surface, create another layer, and I'm gonna call this surfaces 2, for example. Okay, and I'm going to assign only this surface to this layer. So now I can have they separate. Okay, finally I'm gonna pick object, or yeah, to pick this this sphere and create another layer and say sphere. For example, you can put the name you want and assign this object. I usually turn the layer on and off so I can see if I've done correctly with my layers. And now I've done this, but in any time in your modeling process you can change whatever surface, object, or whatever. If I pick this surface and I pick object and say I pick this, I can then grab this and let's say I'm gonna assign to this layer. Okay, pick nothing, and as you can see they turn blue. And now if I turn this off, these objects are in that layer. Okay, so that's the basic working with layers. Last thing, how to delete layers. Okay, layer delete. Okay, first, as you can see here, the default layer is turned green, so the program is telling us that this is if we create one object now, it's going to be assigned to this layer because it's a green one. So let's say I want to change the current layer from default to this one, to surfaces. Okay, so if I double click on that layer, it turns green. Okay, so now the current layer is this one. So let's say, I don't know, if I do a straight line here and say I got my line there, I know that I'm gonna delete the guidelines. This object, if I turn surfaces off, you see that that curve is on that layer. Okay, and as you can see, this line is with the color of the layer. Okay, so we can change the current layer whenever we want. We say pick, double click this, well, double click here. You can click only once here, and we change the current layer. This can be done anytime, so don't worry too much about it. Just know where your current layer is in every moment. Okay, and let's say we want to delete this layer. Delete, select the layers. If we do that, as you can see, we have deleted the surfaces 2 layer because it was selected. If I select this one, say layers delete selected, the only thing I'm doing is erasing or deleting the layer, but not the curves that, the objects that were in that layer. As you can see here, we already have the curves in the circle, but the layer is not anymore. So we will have to create another one and say curves and assign the curves again. So we have the new layer with our objects assigned. Okay, and another thing for delete, we have this option here that is delete unused layers. If we had some layers without any object inside them, if we pick this option, as you can see now, it will delete all the layers that don't have objects in it. So that's another useful tool when we want to clean the layers and do a quick tidying up of our layers. Okay, so that's all for the layers for now. I hope you find this video useful, and see you in the next one.